Peace. Assalamu alaikum. I looked up the word sunnah in the Quran and found 11 occurrences of the word. And these 11 occurrences are broken up into three different categories. The way God deals with its opponent, the way God deals with those who trust, and the way God deals with the prophets. Sunnah is pretty much just a method, a procedure, a process, or the way I like to translate it as the way it is done. But we're gonna look through these ayats, and I'm gonna keep the Arabic word sunnah, but keep everything else in English so we can kind of see how Allah uses the word sunnah. Bismillah. This is the occurrences with God dealing with its opponent. 3:137. The sunnah, plural, has passed before you, so travel through the land and see how was the outcome of the deniers. 8:38. Say to those rejected, if they stop what preceded, is forgiven for them. But if they violate, then the sunnah of the earlier ones will continue. 15:13. They don't trust concerning it, meaning the Quran. The sunnah of the earlier ones came to pass. 18:55. And who is preventing the people trusting when the guidance came to them in their Lord's forgiveness, except that the sunnah of the earlier ones will come to them, or the punishment will come to them all of a sudden? 33:62. The sunnah of God concerning the ones who came to pass before, and you won't find a replacement for the sunnah of God. 35:43. Being arrogant in the land and evil plotting. And evil plotting surrounds none except the ones dedicated to it. So is it that they wait only the sunnah of the earlier ones, and you won't find a replacement for the sunnah of God, and you won't find a change for the sunnah of God? 40:85. But their trust didn't benefit them when they seen our might, the sunnah of God, which came to pass concerning its servants. And at that moment, the rejectors were losers. 48:23. The sunnah of God, which came to pass before, and you won't find a change for the sunnah of God. So, to summarize, the sunnah of God doesn't change. And the sunnah of God, there is no replacement. So what God is saying, that the sunnah is God's sunnah. The way God deal with those who reject the messengers, who in turn are just rejecting God. So now we're going to get into the ayah of God dealing with the trusted. Now 48:23 is also included in it, so I'm not going to read it again, because this is in the context of a war situation. If you go through the ayahs and you read the context of it. But 4:26. God wants to make clear to you and guide you the sunnah of those before you, and to turn to you, and God is knowing, wise. So God is guiding those who trust to the ways of those before them. So whatever sunnah God is doing is the same sunnah for those who came before. Now we get to the dealing with the prophet. Now 426 is also included in this because in the ayat before it was all talking about those you can marry and everything like that. So all that is still goes also for the prophet, because he has to obey the laws also, except when Allah made a commandment only for him. 1777. The sunnah of our messengers we sent before you, and you won't find a change for our sunnah. 33, 38. And there could be no blame to the prophet concerning what God obligates to him. The sunnah of God concerning the ones who came to pass before, and the command of God is a determined decree. So, if you go through and look over these ayats, the term obey Allah and obey the messenger, which obey the messenger means to obey the sunnah, but Allah is using the word sunnah here, and it has nothing to do with the phrase obey Allah and obey the messenger. It actually deals with circumstances that is going on with the people and the way that God is dealing with them in that circumstances. That's what I get from it. So check it out. Think, reflect, listen to what God says.